Leo. What's up, what's up, what's up? I don't know why I greeted you like that. Usually, like, I sing to y'all and I'm like all soft and sweet with you. It's like, yo, what up, homie? So, good morning. Let's start with the intro because I know it's going to happen. There's going to be some noise and I'm going to regret not saying it. So, I smoke, I curse, I speak of and reference God because that's who I believe in and I pray to. And there will be noise in the backgrounds of my videos. So, if any of those things don't work for you, click the little X button in the top right corner and find yourself a more suitable reader. For those of you who choose to stick around, I'm going to act like I know how to speak this morning. And I say, welcome. Thank you for being here with me. I got the most messages for you guys in terms of channel writing messages. I got the most for you guys. They were just chatting. So, all right. So let's start. 8:34 p.m. Bye, in sync, boy band, pop rocks, pork chops, breaking my chops, Breaking Bad, isn't it? Busting chops though. Character flaws, all you got, Chris Brown. Oh, flaws and all, you got it. Chris Brown, no guidance, avoiding that for your children. They will have guidance, structure, and someone who cares. Pack school lunches, order books from Scholastic, mystery machine, unsolved mysteries. Filler. I went to write finally and I wrote filler, so I just kept on going and wrote finally. But filler is like when you're filling something in with something. It's like fluff when you're writing and you just find words, the word fluff. Filler is like just a filler. Like think about it when you go to get a filling. If you go to get your nails done, they're just filling it. The little area. Filler. Finally solved. Found. Lost and found. Feelings. Boot up. LMA. Kathy. Orca. Nice and smooth. Mids. Not memorable. Midway though. Midway through. Still don't know who. Hashtag number. Dr. Seuss ass motherfucker still don't have a clue. As in the DJ clueless. Alicia rock the party. MC light. MC DJ initials. Party and bullshit. Biggie. This goes out to you and you and you. Your reign on the top was short like leprechaun. Biggie. Kicking the door. Everybody on the floor except you. You're gonna guide my tour. Last tour, last score. Set it off song. Young Guns. Something to that effect. QC, quality control, control the masses, listen to the master, remastered, remade, He-Man, I have the power. 8:44 p.m. And then that was, I'm gonna just say before I even get into the second pages of messages, I'm gonna say that was like lots of music. When this ambulance is done, I'll continue. But let it go save someone's life. Are you done? No, we're not done. We're parking across the street from my building. So in that event, they're not saving anyone's life. Moving right along. That was like a lot of old music. Music from the 90s. And rhymes. And back in the 90s when they used to rap, everything like it rhymed. A lot of it was like Dr. Seuss ass shit. And then the Biggie with the kick in the door and then everybody on the floor. He doesn't say that in there. He doesn't say everybody on the floor. But then everybody on the floor except you're gonna guide my tour. I don't know what's that about. But I feel like that's significant. Last tour, last score, set it off. And if you think about set it off, that was their last score, their last job, their last lick. Control the masses, listen to the master. He-Man, I have the power. So let's move on. Next pile of messages for you. Then there's Job 12:22. He reveals the deep things of darkness into the light. Leo Part 2. All movies, city lifestyle. Moving to big changes. Ready, excited, disguised, not telling anyone. Disguised as vacation. Really planning a move. Better not tell nobody but God. Planned for a while now between two people. Changes coming. Talented musically, instrumentally. Name in business, name in lights, Broadway. That looks like stripping or whatever that is. Strip in, Broadway strip. Oh, Broadway strip in ATL. So if there's a strip, like a street or something called Broadway, and they have lots of lights in the ATL, that's what they're talking about. But I don't know shit about ATL. ATL is Atlanta, for some of you who don't know. I don't know who wouldn't know that, but I don't, again, whatever. All new, not taking anything. Kids don't even know. Hoodie season will be missed. Keeping the house in North. Rentals, no longer a renter. Something about powerful stench. Having a hard time getting it out of the house space, off the fence properly. Not big deal, though you were going to be able to, thought you were going to be able to handle it by yourself, but outsourced it. And that's someone else's issue now. Pay the bill and be done. No turning back now. Came from hell, wouldn't want to turn back anyway. Light work from this point forward. No chasing, simply doing, attracting. Power of 3. Refulgent, 839. Attention seeking, but not being paid attention to. Looking for shit, trying to start shit, willing to do shit. That's the only attention they can get. They'll take it. Childish. You left already. You know I did. Go take all of your stuff. That's what makes you happy, right? Stuff. That's what you can use to impress the world like it means something stupid. Fuck you and your stuff. Materialistic ass because you lack in all areas. So you value shit. That was harsh. Someone just got read for filth. Funny as fuck to watch, but has a hurt to experience. Must be a relief for the person doing the reading, because holding that shit back for a long time now. Too nice. No more nice guy. No, nice used to come from naive, i.e. stupid. So fuck nice and fuck you too. Throwing out a lot of fucks. Things once cared about. Feelings change. Seasons change. Expose, cover girl, 80s. Something exposed and came to light. No perception has changed. See things differently. Thank you. Grateful, greatness. Exceeding limits. No longer stuck into the ground. Will not share who it's for. Reading done. 847. But it was Leo. Or did we stop at 839? No, I don't feel like we did, because this was talking about moving and this was saying somebody, are you leaving yet? I don't know, Leo. I feel like that was all for y'all. I feel like it didn't really stop until 847. So 847, 839, 831. And where was the first one? Wasn't that like an 8-2? Like an 8 something? Yeah, 834. Look, I started the first reading on the 1 day for you. The first thing of messages at 8:34 p.m. on 6/29. I finished it at 8:44. Okay? Then y'all second reading. Starts at 8:31 p.m. And then there's 8:39, but I really feel like it was still connected until 8:47. So yeah, it was the same time, different days though. What day was this? I'll tell you in 1 second. 1 second. 6:30 the next day. So it's like 2 days in a row, same time. 8:30 p.m. ish. 8:30 to 8:50. Something about that 20-minute bracket within the next 2 days, between 8:30 and 8:50 p.m. over the course of 2 days. I don't know what it is about that, but that was something. There's something to that. Being the fact that at that time, you were the only sign that got 2 separate channel messages, and then later on, I ended up doing a second one for Capricorn. But at that time, you were the only one who got 2. You were the most chatty. They gave you pages and pages for both. And then even this morning when I was going to shuffle, and then a few minutes ago I got exposed. I kept on telling you Leo exposed, and then that was in there as well. So I don't know. We'll see what they got going for you. Something about the 8:30 to 8:50 p.m. over the course of a 2-day period. 2 days in a row, same time. Could be 8:30 in the morning, but I did it at 8:30 at night. It was 8:31 p.m. to 8:34 p.m. to 8:44 p.m. And then 8:31 p.m. to 8:47 p.m. I already pre-shuffled and I prayed. I do that off camera because I feel like my prayers are between me and God. So I don't like to pray on camera. But anyway, so I already prayed and I pre-shuffled. But I like to shuffle on camera so y'all don't feel worried about that. With that being said, I'm going to get your reading started. Yeah, we're like 11 minutes in. And I haven't pulled no cards. See, I told y'all had a lot of messages. Alright, what does Leo need to know for July? What does Leo need to know for July? For the main. Thank you. It's the main energy. And my 6, please, now. It's more like 9. We're not doing a 9-card spread. I need 6. Sorry, they try to like be real particular and say, no, you're gonna do this. And I'm like, that's how I ended up with Gemini having like a 50-something minute reading. Just be out of control. And then I said I wasn't gonna do the zodiacs no more because we all have all the placements. But then they give me messages for the zodiac, so make me look like a whole fucking liar. So I just stopped telling y'all what I'm going to read for and what I'm going to do, and I just do it because I'm trying to be obedient here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's see, Leo. I don't know why I just did that. I said all right, and I like put my hands up like, yay! Like... You couldn't see the rest of me, so you don't know what I did, but it looked like I was cheering, like I was in the stands in the stadium, like maybe your kids play a sport or something, or you know, somebody you love and proud of is a performer or something, and you cheering for them. That was what I just got. All right, so the overall energy of the read is perceptions. Something that looks good on the outside, but is kind of rugged on the inside. This could be a house. A house that looks good, like the bones look good. On the outside, it looks good. And then there's like, some like, there's rugged. The inside needs work. It needs a complete gut or something. Because you need to gut it down to the studs and redo everything. So it looks good, but it's got rugged help. That's also people who run around with new clothes and didn't wash their ass. It's like that kind of energy. It doesn't have to be in a negative light. Like I said, it could be the house. You know, it's got good bones, but it needs to be gutted because the inside is rough. This is somebody who looks good and could be sick. Now be careful. Certain sicknesses don't have a look. Some of y'all might have caught something. Some of y'all might have caught a disease or something from the person that you're fucking with. Like, you could have been in a committed relationship with this person for between 5 and 7 years. And they recently brought you home a fucking disease. Luckily, it was a curable one. Or that, or you got sick. Like, it could be something like that could kill you, like a type of cancer or something, but you caught it early. It's held you down and out for a little while, but it couldn't take you out. Something about 7-Eleven. The numbers 7 and 11. Could be the convenience store, like the gas station in the store, but it was the numbers 7-Eleven. And instead of saying July 11th, I was going to say the 7th of the 11th month. So something about November 7th. You might have lost somebody recently between the 5th and the 7th of the month. My condolences. You look like you're holding up well, but you're really like... your thoughts are heavy. You're like replaying things in your head. If I would have said this, if I would have did that. There's an argument out here over some material shit. It's like a heated argument too. Could be between a father and a son. Or somebody slightly younger than the other person thinking that they know more. Could be a man trying to control a woman who he's older than, so he thinks he knows more than her. Could be a husband and wife. If it's a husband and wife, the wife wants to do something and the husband, she has like a dream or a wish or a hope or something, a goal that she wants to fulfill, and the husband is trying to like oversee it, overshadow it, control it. I don't know if he doesn't trust her. If it's in an industry where there's a lot of men and he doesn't trust her. For some of you, it's you have a father figure, a grandfather figure that's passed on. It's looking over you. Right now, you're going after your hopes and dreams, your goals, and it's taking its toll on you. Looking forward with intelligence, emotional intelligence, maturity, and integrity. But when you look back, there's something about immaturity and the intense love that you feel for the people that you're leaving behind. It's like you used to be the shepherd of these people and you have to leave that herd behind because you've outgrown it. And they can't help you achieve your goals. And in fact, they're going to hold you back if you try to take them with you when you achieve your goal, whatever this goal is that you're working on. This could be somebody got sick and passed, and you knew they were sick. This is an older person, but they passed and they left you a house. And you didn't even know, like, maybe the family didn't even know that they had this property. And when you go through everything in the house, you find out that they had a house that they had already paid off, that is just sitting somewhere. And you being the beneficiary of everything that they get, that house is now yours. So you go to that house, and that shit looks so good. You're like, yeah, I got a house now. And then you get there and you're like, oh, fuck. This is also you feeling like grieving the loss of this person, and having the bittersweet of, but now I got a house. If that makes sense. Like, of course you didn't want the person to die so you can get the house. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who do have those kind of thoughts and intentions. I just don't read for those kind of people. If you're that kind of person who is waiting for someone to die so they can give you their house, you should leave my channel. I don't read for you. Y'all a special kind of evil, and y'all, there's a special kind of place for y'all God has for y'all. It seems to be that your safety, and it seems to be that you have someone who may have passed, and things weren't that easy, or you're ending a situation. Because if that person did bring you home in STD, I don't see you staying. You like think about it and you contemplate it, and your intelligence gets the best of you. You're like, I'm married to this motherfucker and he's out here just in the streets, like, spreading his shit far and wide. And you're thinking, like, am I going to wait around so he gives me something that's not curable? And you're looking back like, damn, but I got kids. How am I going to do this? As soon as you make that decision, as soon as you make the intelligent decision to leave, you're going to figure it out, and you're going to come into, you're going to have the safety and the money that you need to secure this move to this house, wherever it is. And it may not be. Well, Leo, I'm back. And what happened was, I've never had this happen before, but I looked up after, finishing my read, and I realized that my camera wasn't recording. So then I like panicked, like, damn, I didn't record any of that. Like, I swore I pushed record. I guess my phone ran out of storage. Well, the phone that I record on ran out of storage, and I didn't know that it was even low. So I didn't know to look for that. And now that I've watched what that last reading was, the last thing that I said was, it may not be, and I was talking about if you had a person who brought you back in STD, you're definitely leaving them. But what I was about to say after that is, it may not be that situation. It could be something like, I don't know if I told you, you needed to wait on divine timing. It had a lot to do with divine timing. So everything that you've experienced, the unlucky events, the property loss, the arguments, the strategies, the endings, the new cycles, all that was because you needed to learn how to lead. So that way you could move forward into this new position. And it was divine timing. You might have thought, like, you might have been thinking as of recently, like, giving up on this goal or this dream, or losing faith in the fact that it would happen. But it was all about the experiences that you needed to go through to learn, and it being divine timing. For some of you, your ancestors left you the house. Well, left you all their stuff when they passed, and you didn't know they had a house, or you did know they had a house. And either way, it's left to you. You have to move. And like I said, there's work that needs to be done in the house. And through that process, we either after you move, or through doing the work, or kind of somewhere along the lines, you meet somebody, and he's gonna want to marry you. I don't know if it's something you're interested in doing. But if that's your desire to be a bride, you will meet somebody, or you can meet them now, This is the person that you're going to be meeting now that in the future you will marry. But this person is current. And he's more mature than the past. And that union, that provides you a level of safety and security that the past wasn't able to offer you. And a sense of confidence, not just within yourself, but within the relationship. It's like it gives you the balance, like the four legs of a table. It gives you that even balance and stability for a foundation. They're going, this move, this house, this union, whatever this goal that you achieved, it's gonna give you the ability to be yourself, to take you out of like survival mode and just be yourself. Like, you may not even realize that you have a cheerful side, like a positive outlook. You might be outgoing, and really lately have been introverted because you've always been in the struggle and feeling less than, but you're really extroverted. This is gonna bring out a side of you that even you didn't know you had, in a good way. Just heard as the world turns. Wasn't no better. Well, I don't know if it still is on or anything like that. I don't watch TV. This might be a father and a brother. Like, the brother is the one that you have to leave behind, and you're like worried about leaving him behind. And the father is the one who passed. Now your brother's gonna stay with the stuff over here, and you're gonna go to the other property. Dividing the family wealth, having family wealth in multiple places. So this is a move, a transition. That's what I'm gonna name this reading. And that's where we're at. I don't want this to cut off again. That's been your reading, Leo. My bad. I'm gonna have to like learn how to edit these videos and put them together, because I've never done that before. But yeah, so again, my bad about that. Any inconveniences that caused you in the read, the interruption to the connection. I kind of feel like that's indicative of interruptions in a connection you may have, where things have been left unsaid, or things are better off left unsaid, to prevent bitterness in the future. Whatever that means. I mean, it means what it means. You heard what I said. I'm just saying. Alright, Leo, if you like any of my paintings, the link for you to buy them is in the description box. If you would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box. If you would like birth chart interpretation, all that is in the description box. Hit me up via email. Till next time, be safe. Congratulations on the move and the transition. You got this. Stepping into your own power and sovereignty. I'm proud of you. If you don't hear it from anybody else, you heard it from me. I'm proud of you, Leo. Go do your thing, honey. Alright, see you later. Bye.